Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
Powerful politician knocks Bob Mueller off his broom, officially ends Trump witch hunt. This is explosive and you will absolutely not read about it in the establishment media. It was however reported in one of the most respected conservative media outlets in America, the Washington Examiner, the conservative Washington Post. The report is from the Examiner's chief political correspondent, Byron York. Well known in the corridors of power for being an impartial voice of reason. A dog truth teller. And what he said just knocked Bob Mueller right off his broom and officially ended the Trump witch hunt. He started off by noting that the tenor and tone of Mueller's witch hunt has changed. Away from Trump and towards other actors. It is a curious shift and not reported by the media, so York went to his congressional sources to find out why. These are leading, powerful politicians, mind you, and while they chose to remain anonymous for obvious reasons, York's credibility has never been questioned, so there is no reason to doubt him. He wrote, "Why the change? Because that's where the evidence is going," one lawmaker who follows the matter closely told me in a text exchange. "I mean, things could always change, but that observation is just the reality of the situation right now, as I see it. Because they've been spinning their wheels on something for which evidence has yet to emerge," said another lawmaker. "I think it's one, the Mueller probe means that stuff, allegations of collusion, is sort of in his wheelhouse now," said yet another lawmaker, "and two, I think there's recognition that Trump himself is unlikely to be implicated in this." Correct. The investigation is looking at Russia and what they did independent of Trump. You would think the media would report this? Adding credence to his report of a witch hunt that has no proof is none other than CNN's Chris Cuomo, who said when smacking Adam Schiff around, "If it was so obvious, and if we're so egregious, you should have known by now," he said to a stunned Adam Schiff, who stammered some nonsense saying it is a complex and complicated issue. In Congress, complexity is the enemy of the truth and the key weapon the dishonest politicians use to keep us in the dark. Won't work. Not this time. Share if you agree that Bob Mueller just got knocked off his broom. Bill O'Reilly breaks silence on Megyn Kelly. Since her scurrying back under rock she crawled from. Megyn Kelly just moved from bad to absolute disgrace. In a desperate attempt to save her sinking show, she just stabbed Bill O'Reilly in the back. Now, look, Bill is not a saint, but go try to find me one on this earth, especially a very powerful and wealthy one, and I bet you will have a hard time. And you must understand what Megyn Kelly is doing. It is not bravery that is driving her to stab her former friend and the guy who made her career in the back. It would have been brave to do it years ago. It is a desperate act of cowardice to do it now, after he has lost his job. To make it even more heinous, she is doing it at the exact moment her show is in trouble and her career hangs in the balance. When, not if but when, this new show bombs like the last one, she won't be able to get a job. She will be toxic. For she has no fans. Conservatives hate her for what she did to Trump and liberals hate her for even being on Fox in the first place, the one unforgivable sin for the left. They will forgive Polanski and Weinstein, but if you work for Fox. Megyn stuck a knife in Bill's back today, and I won't even repeat what she said because she has zero credibility, but it annoyed Bill. So he did what any good reporter would do, respond with devastating evidence to debunk her. Bill just released some letters from Megyn and Gretchen Carlson that show the two in the opposite light they want the public to see them in. "I don't know why she's doing what she is doing," Bill said. "I have helped her dramatically in her career." He released the devastating proof on BillO'Reilly.com so you can judge for yourself. If you agree with Bill, we need you to get the word out and share these letters. Letter number 1. Dear Bill. What a class act you are, coming to my baby shower. I was truly touched. I know how busy you are, especially that time of day. It meant a lot to me plus Doug. And thank you for the darling bodysuits plus Snuggly. It's hard to believe we'll soon have a little human being in our lives tiny enough to fit in the. You've become a dear friend, no matter what you say, plus I am grateful to have you in my life. Megyn and Doug. Letter number 2. Bill Dash. Thanks for the plug on Doug's book. I realize you didn't have to do that, especially after mentioning it already. I appreciate how supportive you have been of me over the years here at FNC. You are a true friend plus mentor. XOXO. Megyn. Letter number 3. Bill Dash. Thank you for being the calm in the sea. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for being my friend. It means the world to me. GC. Gretchen Carlson. If you agree with Bill, we need you to get the word out and share these letters. Hilarious. Fake news. CNN just released an ad that's going viral for all the wrong reasons. During his first press conference as president, Donald Trump boldly labeled CNN fake news. The network has been losing the fight against the label ever since. Now, they're fighting back in a truly cringeworthy way. Early Monday morning, CNN tweeted out their latest ad. It features an apple, something they really want you to know isn't a banana. It's incredibly sad that the network has to try this hard to convince its viewers that they report real news. But it's also really ironic. As Ben Shapiro points out in an article at the Daily Wire, CNN doesn't even believe what the ad claims. When he said the same thing in the context of transgender pronouns, the network attacked him relentlessly. To CNN, an apple can be a banana, but they just don't want people to know that. So their ad says that an apple is an apple, but CNN will always be fake news. Comment CNN is bananas. And share so everyone sees how low CNN has fallen. Maybe we can get CNN's ratings even lower than they are now. Kathy Griffin goes full cannibal, eats Anderson Cooper alive in expletive-filled rant. There is trouble in liberal paradise, and it is a pleasure to watch. For there is nothing messier, or funnier, than when liberals turn on each other. All their repressed emotions and hatred come rising past the fakeness and phonies that is their stock in trade. And it never ends well. Usually in disgrace for all involved. Just like this time when Kathy Griffin, performing in Australia because she can't get a job in the States, spilled the beans on her relationship with disgraced liberal lawyer Lisa Bloom, before humiliating her ex-friend Anderson Cooper in the worst way. Did you know Lisa Bloom is Gloria Allred's daughter? Most don't, but when told everything seems to make sense. Kathy went full cannibal and ate the hapless Bloom alive. Kathy started by calling Bloom a fame whore and whined about her massive bill in an exclusive interview with the Daily Beast. There's right and wrong, and I think it's time to expose some stuff. I hired her, Bloom, for a couple of days during my Trump mask scandal. It didn't go well. If you want my Lisa Bloom statement, anybody, okay, here it is. Yes, I got bloomed. Yes, I do not have a good experience with her. I felt that she and her husband exacerbated my personal situation. That horrible press conference was a disaster. I'm not gonna sue Lisa Bloom. I don't think Lisa Bloom should be shot, like people want to shoot me. So there's my f-king statement. But that was not all the cannibalism Kathy had for the liberals. She attacked, with venom and a whole heck of a lot of regret dripping from every word, other Hollywood women. She said the messages she has received from other women in Hollywood are no different than the hate I get online from the Bernie brothers and the Trumpers. This is not the way feminism was supposed to go. But she was not done. She turned her spit and venom on ex-friend Anderson Cooper and tore the hapless guy apart. Anderson Cooper is gay, not that there is anything wrong with that, and he is an heir to the Vanderbilt fortune. His mother is actually Gloria Vanderbilt. So Kathy spit out her venom and ended her rant by calling him, the spineless heiress, for abandoning her. Can you imagine if a conservative said that? But a liberal can say anything, I guess? If you think they are all one big disgrace and they deserve each other and exactly what they get, let us know below.